Hello, 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 everyone. Renee Michaels here. And what I wanted to talk about today, being as authentic as I can, is missing hugs. I miss hugs. And I was thinking maybe you do too. So I was talking to a friend, and my line of work, I really believe that we need to give hugs. And I haven't been able to do that. So that was my first notion. I might be really missing hugs. Second, last night, I love The Crown. And I was binging, watching as many as I could before I got really tired. There was one scene in particular. That Princess Di went to the Queen Mother and was talking about Charles. And she stood up, and you could see it in her face. All she wanted was a hug. She went over to the Queen Mother. They both stood up, and Princess Di just threw her arms around her, threw her head into the side of her head on her shoulder, and Queen Mother stood there with her arms straight out and couldn't even wrap her arms around her. And I thought, oh my gosh, I really am missing hugs. I mean, that was so profound to me, was watching that last night. And I was thinking, why do I miss that so much? Well, if you're like me, a relationship person, with a relationship person, you just need people. You need touch. You need hugging. You need comfort. You need hand-holding. And not much of that is happening these days. Maybe you're in a house that you live by yourself, or you're with roommates that you're out of sync and not home at the same time. Or maybe you're in a relationship that the other person just isn't a hugger. Or maybe you don't have anybody else in the house. I mean, there's so many different scenarios. So what I noticed most for me is I'm a nurse, and I love to touch. And in my job, gosh, after someone has just gone through surgery, that they're looking for some kind of reassurance, they're looking for love, they're looking for acceptance, and I'm standing there with my mask on and I can't hug. It's awful. I mean, not only for the person who wants it, but the person who wants to give it. And I'm that person. I'm a relationship person. I love to hug and touch. And I feel as though I'd rather use that expression than use words, because it's so much more profound. So for those of you who know me through work, through nursing as an IVF caretaker, or as an essential oil practitioner who loves to give essential oil massages, hand massages, back massages, a combination of essential oils on the back to release those feelings for you of sadness or any kind of emotion, deep-rooted trauma that you've been through. I'm not able to give it, and it really makes me sad. So I need your help. What kind of things do you guys use to take the place of that? For me, I'll give you 3 things. First off is to hug my dog. Here's my dog. Come sit down. That's Adios. So Adios, I got to tell you, is not much of a hugger. She's never been a hugger. And these days, I'm just trying to hug her as much as I can. If she allows me to hug her, it's in the morning hours. So I try to get my hugs in there. But I don't know. Hey. Adios, come. Do you see her? Whoopee. There she is. Not much of a hugger. My second is I use essential oils. And this one that I have is called Anchor. I don't know if you can see it. And it has lavender and frankincense, sandalwood, black pepper. What else does it have? It has a lot of great oils that really make me feel good. I put a little dab under my nose. I put it behind my ears. I put it on my wrist. Adios. Come. Good girl. And the third one is meditate. And I love to meditate and just dream in my mind, just dream, close my eyes and feel it. I have to tell you, my second dog recently passed away, and she was the hugger in the family, in all of the family. She was the hugger, the best hugger. And I'm in this support group for pet loss. And one of the things, I know you might think this is kind of crazy, is just asking your pet, the pet who has passed, for whatever you want. So I asked her for a hug. So in my meditation, I just reached out to her and said, I really need this, and I need to feel you. I need to feel your presence. Would you help me? And I asked of that 3 times, and I asked for no one else except for her to hug me. And last night she did. And I woke up and I just wanted to hold on to that forever, that feeling, and just remember it, because a lot of times I forget my dreams, but I repeated it. I woke up, I repeated it a couple times, and I lived in that feeling. So please share with me. Please share with me, what do you do to get those hugs? If it's not in your immediate family, and maybe it is, and please tell me it's in your immediate family that you get that touch that you need. But if it isn't, how else do you do it? And if you'd like to have a conversation with me, I'd love to do that as well, because I am all about relationships, conversation, harmony, authenticity. So feel free to just reach out to me and let me know how you are wanting a hug. So have a great day. I love you all. Bye-bye.